Welcome to all. I am Professor Ashish Apte from the Department of Engineering Sciences at AISSMS IOIT Pune. Today we'll discuss about the basics of isometric drawing. Isometric drawing, it is a type of pictorial projections in which all three dimensions of an object are shown in one view, and if required, their actual size can be measured directly from it. So I can say that is a 3D view. Isometric drawing is nothing but the 3D view. And in typical conditions, that is in a 3D drawing of an object, all three dimensions axes are maintained at equal inclinations with each other, that is 120 degree. So in typical conditions, generally these conditions we are using to draw in the manufacturing processes. So all three axes maintain at equal inclinations with each other, that is 120 degree. In isometric drawing, 3D drawings can be drawn in a numerous ways as shown in below. That is 3D, the three-dimensional drawings, or I can say photographic or a pictorial drawing. There is no specific relation between height, length, and width. S stands for height, L for length, and T stands for width. Axis is maintained. Some of the is here we can see the shape of object, but there is no relation between the height, length, and width of a object. This is the width, length, and height. So one object is here. There is no specific relation between this height, length, and width. In typical condition, then here one can find equal inclination among the height, length, and width axis. Each inclination 1 degree inclined with each other to hence it is called as isometric. Isometric means same. Isometric means same. So it is a specific relation, the relation between these all three angles, that is all three axes, that is this is supposed width, length axis, and height axis. This length and height axis, the distance between these two is 120 degree. Then width and height axis, distance between these two is 120 degree, and then width and length axis is 120 degree. So there is a specific relation between, and maybe having some relation with the height and width as per the object. So we are using the 1:1 scale, so it is directly we can measure from the object. If you are reducing scale, means actual object, actual drawing is reduced to the size of the measurement of an object, because if the object is too large, then we have to reduce it. But having some proportion as 1/2, or 1/4, or 1/3, depending on the size of the object. But there is a relation between this, how much the height. The height is reduced by 1/2, then length is also reduced by 1/2, and width of the object is reduced to 1/2. So this is generally used for any manufacturing processes. So this is cube, height, revenue. And the purpose of isometric drawing is to understand overall shape, size, and appearance of an object. And some important terms related to the isometric drawing, like isometric axes, isometric lines, and isometric planes. So, but this is cube. A is origin point, this width, height, and length of a cube. Now, the three lines A, B, AL, and AH meeting at a point A and making 120 degree angle with each other are termed as the isometric axis. So these lines is called as a, or axis is called as a isometric axis. The line parallel to these axes are called as a isometric lines. Now any line parallel to this one is called as a, this line is called as a isometric lines because it is parallel to this one. This line is called as also isometric lines. Why? Because it is parallel to this one here, and this line is also called as isometric lines. Why? Because it is parallel to the AH, okay, or this axis. So these are the isometrics. All are the isometric lines. This one is third, fourth, and fifth, and sixth. The plane representing the face of the cube as well as other planes parallel to these planes are called as a isometric plane. So these planes, this one, called as a isometric plane. Okay, because it's the face of the cube as well as the other planes. This side face or this side faces is also isometric planes. Now the isometric scale, when one object is when one object is such a way that all three dimensions are visible, then in the process all dimensions become proportionally inclined to the observer eyesight and hence appears apparent in a way. So we are multiplying this 0.815 or 9/81. In a practice, while drawing isometric projection, it is necessary to convert true length into an isometric length, measuring and making the size. This is conveniently done by constructing an isometric scale as described on next page. So this is isometric view and isometric projection. Isometric view means drawn by using a true scale. Means suppose a 10 centimeter height and we are using here 10 centimeter. So it's an isometric view. But in isometric projection, drawn by the isometric scale, means reduced scale. So we have multiplied this scale into 0.815. Now, how to get the isometric projection or isometric scale? So first of all, draw a line, a horizontal line. Make an angle with the second line with the third degree and third line with the 45 degree. Now this is a 45 degree is your true length. Suppose this is 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4, 5 up to the whatever to the 10, and then extend this all points 0 in vertically downward 1, 1 to 1, and then 2 to 2, 3 to 3, and 4 to 4. So this is your degree is your isometric scale. So we can use this scale to draw the isometric projection. Okay. In isometric projections, we have to use this scale, or we can directly get the value of multiplying original or two dimension into 0.815 to get the isometric scale. So this is the difference between isometric projection and isometric view. Okay. So thank you for watching this video.